YouTube, what's going down, guys? How we doing, man? It's your boy Sebastian, aka Subconscious Bro, back with another video. Hopefully this video finds you guys at a good spot in your day. As always, man, I just woke up from a little nap, so don't mind me if I'm looking a little tired and stuff like that. Spent a long day in the sun, you guys, as you can see. Roasted, bro. Looking like a lobster out here, man. You feel me? But bro, I had a download for you guys today. I just posted a picture in the community post. It said, your mind believes everything that we tell it, so give it love. All right, guys, and this is so true, bro. You know, this is all about reprogramming our minds, understanding that, you know, a lot of these negative thought patterns that we experience, you know, here, like for guys like us, you know, it could be a variety of things, and this is men and women. You know, it's not just the men, but obviously I'm talking to, you know, all my brothers here on semen retention. But you know, if you're a female, this applies to you as well. You know what I'm saying? This is for everybody. All right, this is negative thought patterns, you guys, that we've had going on in our lives. A lot of these things are like strongholds, you guys, you know, from the enemy, from past events. You know, I've been through a lot of stuff, you guys, myself. You know, I've told you guys before, you know, I've had a lot of, you know, close friends pass away, family members, as, you know, a lot of people do. But, you know, I've just experienced a lot of pain, man. Addiction, you know, I've gone through stuff with, you know, I was addicted to Xanax at one point in my life, and I got addicted to Percocet, you know, guys. So, you know, I had to go to rehab 2 times for those. There's a lot of different things that I've experienced, you know, different pain, and how I was dealing with the pain, you know what I'm saying? And now I see that it was messed up the way that I was dealing with it, you guys. But the pain starts in the mind, you know. It starts with all these negative thought patterns, and that's where all this starts, you guys. So this isn't something, you know, little. All right, this isn't like some small matter that we can just like work on. This is very serious, you guys, and it involves, you know, becoming self-aware and becoming the observer to your mind and what's actually going on, you know. And I do this every single day, guys. You know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm some monk who just you know, chills on the side of a mountain and is just, you know, peaceful. That's not my reality. But, you know, what I do is I try to put in this kind of work, you know, every day on a daily basis. And that is, you know, notice if there's any kind of stuff going on upstairs with my mind, whether it be self-doubt, self-esteem problems. Guys, some days I just wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Let me know if you guys can relate. But some days it's just like some days I'll look in the mirror and I'll start tripping about the way that my beard looks or something, or like my haircut, or like I don't like my shirt that I'm wearing. It's just crazy stuff, but it's my mind. You know what I mean? All that stuff starts in your mind, right? And it can spiral out of control, and it can make you have, you know, a messed up day. So let's get into this, guys. That your mind believes everything that we tell it. So you have to give your mind love, bro. You have to reprogram your mind. You have to be intentional, and it takes work, all right, to get rid of all the BS that's been going on upstairs and start to reprogram your mind. All right, guys, so let's get into it, bro. Like I've already mentioned before, the first point that I wanted to mention is that a lot of these negative thought patterns and these things that we think about ourselves that we think are true, there's strongholds, you know, from the past, you know, that we have to reprogram. You know, strongholds that it could be from a lot of different things, bro. It could be from your parents getting a divorce, you know, from you were a kid. So, you know, you think, you know, no one's ever going to love me. Or it could be from, you know, somebody passing away, you know, a family member or something like that. So you think you're going to be alone or something like that. Or, you know, you think life is pointless, you know, because everybody dies, or whatever the way your mind is going to take these traumatic events. You know, it could be a breakup. It could be going through addiction or alcoholism, you know, what I went through as a result of, you know, getting too deep into, you know, that party scene, you know, as a you know, technically teenager and a young adult. You know, your life can spiral out of control in many different ways, you guys, and it can affect the way that your mind works. All right, so we got to be able to heal all this stuff, you guys, and what this takes is becoming the observer All right, we have to go inside of ourselves, with the microscope and observe what's actually going on, and that's our thoughts, because you can go, throughout life and just kind of, put a band-aid over all this stuff and just kind of, aimlessly go throughout life, get a job and, start get yourself back on your feet and all, and living right, living in a good space from, maybe a situation that took you out, or, you got really low, what I'm saying? You get back on your feet, but you don't actually go within and you don't do the shadow work, right? It's going to come up later down the road, bro. It's going to come up to where you're just going to be, you can only reach a certain point without figuring that stuff out, because you're going to end up hitting, roadblocks, where your mind isn't going to let you go certain places because you believe the things that your mind is telling you, and it's not true. It's BS. All right, guys, and it's all from these strongholds, from the past that the enemy has put on us, you guys, and just from, our own minds, and like I said, the snowball effect, bro. But all that stuff that you're experiencing, you guys, these negative thought spirals and things like that, it's BS, bro. Like I said, it's not true. All right, so we have to go inside of ourselves, you guys, and this is why I always talk about, tapping in with your higher self, tapping in with God, tapping in with your true divine nature, right? Meditation, going out in nature, quieting your mind, understanding that, we are spiritual beings here having a human experience, right? So we're basically just spirits full of love. That's all we are, guys. So at the core, everything else besides that really is BS. So, we need to focus on the fact that that's what we are. We're spirits full of love, right? And the more that we can process and remind our mind that, that's all we are, bro. We're just love. We're beings of love, and all the negative stuff is not true. We got to get to a place to where once you can tap in with your higher self, you guys, and you can, and I know it's hard to be, tapped in with your higher self all the time, but the more that you do it, the more that you practice this, the longer periods of time where you can have it to where your mind isn't really acting up. The world that we live in today, you guys, it's very easy for us to get triggered by different things, especially if you have trauma, you know what I mean? Different situations can ignite trauma, narcissists can pop up. There's so many different things that can affect your life and can affect the way that you think. So we have to be self-aware to who we are in that moment, to where we are tapped in with our higher self. Whenever you're feeling good, whether it be maybe you went on a vacation or something and you're so happy, with your family or friends or wherever, just put yourself into that happy place, to wherever you feel, most comfortable, bro. And that is your true self. So you need to write that down, however you feel, right? The attributes, I am this, and this, I am worthy of love. I am, I am enough, right? I can make it in this world. I'm a being of love. All these different affirmations, you guys, we need to write them. Literally, you can write them down. Sometimes I used to have them, in my room when I first started. Sometimes people put them on the mirror in their bathrooms. But guys, that's what you have to do. You have to get a leg up on the enemy, because the enemy is going to be feeding us bull. It's bull BS. I don't want to curse because, the channel. But we have to figure that out, bro. We have to figure out basically how to reprogram these negative thoughts. All right, guys, and that comes with affirmations, meditation, becoming the observer, becoming self-aware, so when these things are happening, so when your mind is malfunctioning, so you can change it, so you can tune it. You know what I'm saying? Tune the radio. If you start glitching out, tune it back. All right, guys. You could end up going your whole life, bro, with these strongholds. People end up going their whole lives with these strongholds, and they end up just being miserable, bro. I know people. I know for a fact, bro. So people go their whole lives without doing the inner work, and then they end up, unfortunately, leaving this earth, right, without end up doing the shadow work, So they didn't live to their potential, bro, because their mind took them out. And our mind is the strongest place for the enemy to attack, guys. You got to realize that this is not a small matter, you guys. This is very serious. This is something that we can all work on a daily basis. All right, I always mention that there's all these benefits from SR and stuff like that. But this is one that, you know, it definitely does help your mental health, semen retention, but not totally, bro. You know, it doesn't totally knock out demonic strongholds. That takes a lot of work, you know, from God and from you going within and understanding your true nature. You know, meditation, spending time in nature, spending time talking with God. All these things are going to get you to a place where you can feel your true essence and your true higher self, to where you know that all that other stuff is BS. You know that you're an amazing person, bro. We are all amazing, unique people. Every single person on this planet is unique and has their own special skill set. We're all basically like superheroes, bro. And we all have our own superpower. Literally, bro. No one is less. There's nobody that isn't a superhero. Everybody is a superhero. You just have to figure out your special superpower, you know what I'm saying, so you can access it and utilize it, bro. A lot of people are superheroes and they don't realize that they have a superpower, so they'll end up just settling for a regular life, right? So this is very important, you guys, to get to this habit to where, you know, every day in the morning you can reprogram your mind, or throughout the day, bro, if you notice it popping up. Because for me, if you're anything like me, guys, this pops up, you know, pretty often, to where I gotta, you know, go back and be like, okay, hold up, you know, tune the radio, right? That's the term I like to use lately, is like, you know, tune that radio back. It starts getting staticky, starts telling you BS, starts telling you you're not good enough. Start looking in the mirror, you think that maybe you don't look good, you know, you know, girls don't like you, whatever it is that's going on in your head, bro, it's BS. You got to tune that radio back and get you in a space to where, you know, start telling yourself the truth. All right, guys, start giving your mind love. As I said in the title of the video, your mind believes everything that you tell it, so you got to give it love. If you're going around and you're saying that stuff all the time, all these negative things about yourself, oh, girls don't like me, I'll never get this, I'll never have money, I'll never get out of the 9-to-5 rat race, I'll never do all blah, blah, blah. That's what's going to happen, bro. You got to start realizing that all these thoughts that you tell yourself, they're not real, all right? And you got to start tuning that radio back, figuring out what radio station that you want to be on, first and foremost, and then doing that on a daily basis. It takes work to tune the radio back every single day, because it's going to be going back every single day. So you got to keep tuning it to where, you know, your mind and your subconscious mind both know, you know, what station you want to be on, right? And that station should be love. All right, guys, it should be love. You should be loving yourself, other people, and understanding that, like I said, we're all unique in our own ways, and that's what it is, bro. That's all it is. That's it. Bottom line, period. We're all unique. We're all special. We're all talented. All right, guys? God loves all of us. All right, guys? So that's the message that I had for you guys today, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, bro. I got some chicken breasts over here on the grill. I gotta make sure I get that off, make sure I don't burn it. All right, guys? Much love. Hopefully y'all learned something from this, and I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.